Assalamu alaikum students. In this video we are going to discuss perpendicular bisector of a chord. So first you should know what is a chord. So here you have the definition of chord. A line segment whose endpoints lie on the circle. Like you can see these line segments, all of these three line segments ending points lying on the circle. So these three line segments are known as chord of the circle. Right, so you have understood what are chord of the circles. Now let's discuss and draw perpendicular bisector of these chords. What is the first step? The first step, draw a circle of any radius. So I have drawn a circle of any radius. You can draw a circle of any radius means you can take a radius 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter, or whatever you want. The next step is that draw a chord by joining any 2 points of the circle. As we have discussed what is the chord, so just you are supposed to just draw a chord. I am joining these 2 points of circle and I have got this chord. So draw a chord. You can draw any chord. You can also draw a chord somewhere here in the circle. Okay, but I am drawing here. The third step is that draw a perpendicular bisector of the chord of the circle. Now I am supposed to draw a perpendicular bisector of this line segment, which is the chord of this circle. If you don't know how perpendicular bisector is found, so I am giving my another video on perpendicular bisector. So you are supposed to pause this video right here and watch this video. Okay, so now let's draw the perpendicular bisector of this line. So I am taking a compass for drawing a circles. So first circle that we need to draw, taking first point of this line segment as a center, and we are supposed to draw a circle with a radius which is more than the half of this line. So this is approximately more than the half, so I can draw a circle. Since in the video of perpendicular bisector we have shown that we just need a point of intersection, so instead of drawing the whole circle like this, instead of drawing this whole circle like this, I am not drawing the whole circle. I am just taking arcs. One arc right here and another arc right here. Okay, I have taken 2 arcs. Similarly, now I would take the second point of the line segment which I am bisecting as a center and with the same radius. Now I cannot change the radius of the circle. I cannot change the radius of this compass, and taking another arc which intersect this arc and taking one arc right here which intersect this previous arc. Okay, now I have drawn the arcs. Now I am just supposed to join these 2 points of intersection to draw a perpendicular bisector. Again I am saying that if you don't know how to draw a perpendicular bisector, so please watch my video on that. The video link is in the description of this video. So I have matched these 2 points. I have drawn a line segment by joining these 2 points of intersection, and here I have got the perpendicular bisector of this line, which is actually the chord of this circle. Okay, now what is the main thing is that perpendicular bisector of a chord of this circle always passes through the center of the circle. Now you can see if I extend this line, so it is passing through the center of this circle, right? So now you have seen that the perpendicular bisector of a chord of a circle will always passes through the center of the circle. Now it is your responsibility to check out and draw some more circles of different radiuses and different chords, whether this theorem is right or wrong. What the theorem says? Theorem simply states that if you draw any chord and then draw a perpendicular bisector of that chord, so this perpendicular bisector will always pass through the center of the circle. So it is very amazing. Why don't you try it on a piece of paper and draw some circle, and please share what you have found in the comments of this video. I would love to see what you have explored. Thank you so much.